Okay.
Yeah, so going to the display settings. Right now, and that's why it's attached, because it knows that there's two,
So
but this needs to be way over here, basically, or
okay.
some different configuration. So this is the LCD number 3, and the display resolution. We've maxed it out 3040 by 2160, but then should be able to change. Yeah, 1920 by 1080.
Okay.
And keep changes.
Let's just look at advanced display for a second.
Okay.
Yes.
So display.
So it's 30 hertz. What happens if we change it?
Oh, right.
Does it matter?
Really
doesn't.
That's a good question, because it's still on the port. That's the thing. It's still on
okay, it's working.
It is. It's still on the port. That is third. So this is still going to be limited by this.
Right.
Hardware.
Okay. So now now we're at 19. Okay. Well, let's go to and run the sequence again.
Okay. Yes. So because I changed the screen configuration, it might not show up on here. It'll actually show up on the SLM this time.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that was simply by swapping them out like that?
I think so.
All right.
Oops. Peter one. Oh no, that's still going though. Okay, I gotta figure out why. But as long as it, like I said, as long as this is disconnected, it'll show up.
It's still fairly washed out. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not see if I can fix that.
Okay.
But that'd be a Photoshop thing, probably, right?
Perhaps, yeah.
Or maybe the menu.
On the blog, I remember he had. It was time based, but he managed to get, I think, more detail by changing the intensity values over time. I'll highlight.
I remember that. I remember reading that actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think his looked blown out as well.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So same sequence. Do you want me to run again, or do you want me to? I was thinking maybe unplug this and try it just to make sure it's still on the SLM.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do one thing. Can I turn it off?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Okay. So let me get out of this one.
It's right the button. Okay.
Yeah, let me just make sure since we changed the screen config, it's going to register. It doesn't auto update. It assumes the display configuration stays the same, which is why I'm restarting. But let me, I'm going to unplug this for now, just so it doesn't interfere.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have two.
Okay. I see simply the fact that the HDMI port is plugged in.
Right.
Right. Okay.
So let's see.
Does it recognize it? That's right. Okay.
Right. Okay, so here's.
I must have really screwed it up that first time. I did. I mean, things only work once I reseated every connector.
Okay. All right, so it should be on there. Let me open up the shutter, make sure. Yep, and there's Peter.
Okay. Yep. There he is. That old rascal. Okay. It was actually a very nice, calm, sweet place to go.
Nice.
Really low ego.